Today is day 90 of the 1% 100, a mindset challenge I created for myself to improve 1% better daily for 100 days. The plan to do that has been by exercising every single day and learning something every single day. And so much change has happened in the last 3 months that it's been absolutely crazy. Even just reflecting on what doesn't seem like a ton of time, but 90 days have made some incredible changes. And I want to show you, by recording these videos, the changes you can make in 3 months, 100 days. It takes 21 days to build a habit and 90 days to change your life forever. And I have changed my life forever. The amount of benefit that you get from making just 2 small decisions every single day, exercising, learning something, are going to pay dividends forever. And I want you to understand that just by making these 2 choices, you become a greater version of yourself, and you can reflect on the last 90 days of your life too and find these changes. So I kind of want to reflect on what's happened and talk about one main thing this entire time that really helped me achieve one of my goals. One of those goals, for me at least, was to lose 15 pounds. At the beginning of this 1% 100 challenge, I weighed 200 pounds. It was the heaviest I ever weighed. I made an effort to actually weigh that much, and I was around 22% body fat percentage, which is nothing crazy, but it was more than I've ever been, and it was a lot of weight. And my strategy for gaining weight, at least, was to eat as much as possible, to eat dessert and not do as much cardio. My strategy to lose weight, which has been working so far, in the sense that I've lost 1.25 pounds pretty much every single week since making the attempt to lose some weight, has been to have a smaller breakfast and no dessert and do cardio every single day. And that's been working. Great weight loss results is about 1 pound per week. Like, that is a fantastic result. If you're able to lose 1 pound every single week, you're doing something right with your weight loss journey. And I've been able to exceed that. And considering I'm not overweight, losing much more than that would mean that I'd more than likely be losing muscle too. And the lesson to learn from this, though, is I still have this mindset, and I was talking about this yesterday with my girlfriend, was that it feels still like it hasn't been enough, and the progress hasn't been fast enough. But then you really start to reflect, okay, it's been 90 days and I've lost 15 pounds. If you told that to anyone, those would be amazing results, and those results would be incredibly valuable. Selling personal training, a lot of the people that are interested in getting personal training are looking for a weight loss change. And if you're able to tell them, hey, this is the strategy I use to lose 15 pounds in 90 days, and you can do the same exact thing with my coaching, or even watching this video, it takes 30 seconds to explain that strategy, then that is an incredibly valuable strategy. If I can oversimplify weight loss right there, if you work out every single day, you skip dessert, and you have a smaller breakfast, you're going to be good. Now, look, I understand. For me, I'm a trained young male, so my metabolism is a lot different. Ultimately, on the most simple form, it is calories in versus calories out. If you can calculate how many calories you are burning every single day, your total daily energy expenditure, and need a little bit less than that, about 500 calories less than that, you're going to start achieving the result that you want. And I was able to achieve that result even without tracking my food. Now, I have a pretty good understanding of what food I'm eating because I am a nutrition coach and I've tracked my food for a long time, but on the most basic form right there, have a smaller breakfast, skip dessert, don't be snacking, and do cardio every single day, along with your weight training, you're going to lose weight. I promise you. Money back guaranteed on this free video. If you don't lose weight, money back guaranteed. And that is an incredibly valuable simplification. I like to think of my role here on YouTube, especially in making my content, is to distill information and make it as simple as possible. So I've spent hundreds, thousands of hours, maybe even tens of thousands. I wouldn't be surprised if it's tens of thousands of hours in the gym. And I've worked with nutritionists, I've got nutrition certifications, the whole ordeal. And I was able to explain to you 90% of what you need to know about nutrition in 30 seconds. And what that is value. I was able to distill all of that information into 2-3 sentences. And I want to use that as an example of what value creation looks like in the modern era, is if you can become an expert in something and then demonstrate your expertise and oversimplify your solution and still produce someone results with it being easy to understand, then you've created value. Another example of this would be something I'm less experienced with, but still have experience, is running Facebook ads for gyms. And after about a year of running Facebook ads for gyms, I have confidence in saying that I can help another gym run their Facebook ads. And that's exactly what I did. I set up a Facebook ad campaign for another gym besides the one that I work in, and they're starting to produce results. And I was able to explain the Facebook ads to them and the strategy to the Facebook ads to them in 30 minutes. And now they're already producing return on their ad spend. So whatever facet of life, whatever knowledge you choose to learn, there's something out there that you know more than other people about. And if you can explain what you know more of to somebody else in an easy to understand way, then you have created value. And this is exactly why coaching exists, especially fitness coaching, is you paid for shared access to information by working with a coach. But if you can distill all of that information and start making actual changes in somebody's life with simple sentences, easy to understand sentences, then you are sitting on a gold mine. And now it is just up to you to let people know about these sentences that you can tell them that are going to change their lives. So, in these past 90 days, so huge of changes has happened. And some of you may know, some of you may not know, this is the 5th time I've done the 1% 100. And this is another example of simplifying things. When I first started the 1% 100, there were many more rules that I came up with. There were 10-day handouts and guides and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, how can I make it easier to understand? How can I make it easier to understand and actually make a change in somebody's life, in my own life? And it breaks down to working out and learning something. That is a fundamental belief that I have, that if you can work out every single day, exercise, it doesn't even have to be weightlifting. If you can just go to the gym or go on a walk, I don't care what you do, but you got to be moving your body every single day. And if you can learn something every single day, you're going to improve yourself. I think those are the most basic primary actions that you can measure every single day. How much time did I spend learning? How much time did I spend working out? You are going to become a more valuable person by doing that. And that is how I'm measuring my own progress. This is one thing that I'm learning right now. This is an action step to learning. I'm filming myself. I've taken a communication course and I'm trying to implement some of those changes into my content strategy. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm learning right now. I plan on exercising a little bit later today. Today is Sunday, so I've already weight trained 6 times this week. And matter of fact, I already did my exercise. I didn't even think about it. I already did my exercise. I already exercised for 35 minutes today, but I'm going to do a little bit more because I like doing it and I want to keep losing some weight. Active rest on Sundays. I think you need a rest day, especially if you're working out hard. If you're just getting into it, you can go all the time, but as you start lifting the heavy weights, you need to let your muscles recover a little bit. But anyway, action, awareness, reflection. That is the framework for growth. If you take the action of working out every day, learning every day, you're going to create awareness of something new in your life. Then if you reflect on that new awareness that you created by taking action, you're going to be able to improve those actions for the next time that you take them. Action, awareness, reflection. And it's a circle. You take action, You become aware of what actions you took. You reflect on the actions you took and what that taught you. And then you go again. Boom. $10 billion. That's how much that framework is worth. I just decided. $10 billion. This was a $10 billion video. Boom. All right, y'all. Love you. 10 days left to get absolutely fucking jacked. We're going to try to lose. Oh, I cussed. I went this whole video without cussing because my mom said she doesn't like me cussing in the videos. I just cussed right there. I'm sorry, Mom. I love you. But game plan is to lose a little bit more weight. We're at 185 right now, and we've lost some body fat percentage for sure. But we're going to try to keep dropping, float around from that 12 to 15% body fat range, which means another 5 to 10 pounds, which is a little bit lighter than I thought it was going to be, but I'm really looking for that look. I'm trying to be diced. So lose about another 5 to 10 pounds should take, at this pace, 4 weeks to 8 weeks to get diced. So by the end of August, we'll do that. 10 days, we're going to do a physique update, kind of show what we've made happen in 100 days. And I love you guys. If you haven't gone to the gym yet, go to the gym. If you haven't learned something today, go learn something. Keep becoming the best version of yourself. And if you like what you saw here, share it with a friend. I've got nothing to sell you. So, boom. Love you. Peace.